finally, after a long wait, Nova has released their own brand new webpage. As you guys know, Nova was strictly a Telegram trading bot. All the big dogs used it. Orangey, all the big traders were using Nova. So if you guys were trading with anything else besides Nova, this is the time to be hopping onto Nova. This webpage, from my personal experience, it outcompetes. It is unreal compared to BullX or AXIOM or any other web pages out there. So the Nova webpage is in public beta right now, but since I am partnered with Nova, they are giving me 20 free access codes to anybody who is interested in using the platform. So if you want to use the Nova webpage, make sure you guys go down in the description and click on the link. Only 20 people per day will be able to get access to this webpage. But as you guys can see, the Nova webpage looks amazing. So as you guys can see, we're actually in the Cosmo. Okay, the Cosmo, this is where you see all your tokens, right? We got our newly created, about to graduate, and graduated. And of course, we have our other little pages here like trending, so you can see all the tokens that are trending right now by the 1 minute, 5 minute, 30, 1 hour. You can also throw filters on there. In my personal opinion, this looks extremely modern compared to anything on BullX or AXIOM. This just looks so much newer and so much better. You're getting all the information that you need without it looking crammed up or ugly. The next menu bit here is we got the wallet tracker. I do track one wallet right now just because I haven't actually imported all of my wallets, but we do have one wallet here. And with this wallet tracker, you can import other people's wallets and you can see exactly what trades they are doing throughout the day. So as you can see, Hotted, or I think people call them DVs, he traded this coin for about 3 SOL and he made a 0.1 profit. So if I was to go into the actual coin that he traded, Goat Water, you could see here that he traded this. This was his candle and he sold here. Now, the reason that this would be beneficial for you is, a lot of these guys, they might have copy traders or they might hold a lot of supply. So that can kind of give you a little bit of an indicator on maybe which way the chart might be moving. Next up, we have the monitor. And in the monitor, you could look at all the Twitter and Truth and Discord posts on all these social medias that would have relevant news to the meme coin world, I guess. So maybe Donald Trump is, talking about gay pride stuff with Elon Musk, and there's some funny meme coins coming out. You could add that onto here. And once you add that onto here, you can actually go down to the monitor and you'll be able to see it also down here. Now, a quick little fun, exciting thing is you could do this pop out bit where you can move it around and stuff. So if I was to go back to the Cosmo, you could see it just sits around and whatever. I could throw it over to the side of the monitor like this, and it'll now push everything over, and now this will constantly always be sitting here. So for the people that only have one monitor, instead of, most people have a second monitor with their Discord or whatever website they have for their Twitter tracker, you could now have this on all on the same monitor. You could also do this with the wallet tracker as well. As you can see, it's popped out. I could pop it back in, pop it out again, let's throw it to the side like that, and now it's always sitting there. So I could see every single coin that is being traded by the tracked wallet. So let's say, it looks like he hasn't been on, but let's say Hotted ended up buying a coin, it'd pop up instantly and I'd be able to just click on it and go to the coin. The next one is holdings. And here we could see every single coin that I look like bought or I'm still holding. Look at that trade right there. Damn. It kind of sucks that there's more red, but that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. So on this page, you could see everything that you invested, everything that is remaining, so that is still in other tokens, and also the amount you sold, and then it gives you a P&L there. So me being a cheeks ass fucking trader, I've spent 30.78 Solana and I've only made 0.86 or 0.886. Now the final bit is this points bit. You can also see that it just says coming soon. So in this page, I'm assuming what's going to be happening is you'll be able to complete tasks or achievements and stuff like that in return for Solana. I believe I recall them saying that in their Discord channel. So once this comes out and once the Nova website altogether is public, then you guys will probably most likely be able to actually make Solana by doing these tasks. Now, if we come back to the Cosmo, the more fun stuff here, We can go through everything. You can see that we got filters here. You can actually add your filters for all the different websites and all these different filters here. Got filters for all 3 of them. You can adjust your quick buy for each one. So let's say that you wanted to do like a 1 SOL quick buy on your newly created. You can see it says 1 SOL there, but say maybe you wanted to do 2 SOL on this one, or 21, I guess. You can now have 21, and you can have different quick buys for different sections of the Cosmo. Now this is something that's really cool that Nova has created. This was on the Telegram bot before, but now that we have the web page, you can actually turn this on. And what it is, so as you can see, it says Supernova mode automatically optimizes your gas bribes, slippage, and other settings to ensure you're always using the most effective configuration. So pretty much what that means is that Nova will figure out exactly the amount of slippage and gas fees that you need to be paying to make sure that you get into that trade right when you press buy or right when you press sell. I know a lot of people on Bullex and Axiom run into this problem where they press buy and all of a sudden like 4 more buys come in before them, and then their buy gets in, and then they have a really bad fill, and then they probably end up losing money. But with this Supernova mode, when you press buy, you get in right then and there. So now we'll just look at these bottom left menus here. We got the sniper. Now with the sniper menu here, you can specifically snipe specific coins. So you could snipe coins that are about to migrate, snipe brand new coins, or you could even snipe Twitter posts. So let's look at the snipe migration here, and we can look into the settings. So we actually do have a buy or sell snipe option here. So if a coin is going into migration and you want to buy it, then you can do the buy. If you're already in the coin and you want to sell it after migration, then you could switch over to the sell. As we can see in here, you can enter specific contracts, specific token names, how much you want to be buying it for, the minimum amount of token you want to snipe, and you can set your slippage and all this cool priority, minimum tip fee, all that stuff. And you just press the snipe button and you're good to go. Now for the sell, it's very similar. Just enter in the contract address or the name and how much you want to sell for, set your fees and whatever, and then you just press that and you're good to go. Now with the snipe new pair, this is where you can snipe these coins that are popping up in the background here. You can enter specific contract addresses, deploy developer addresses, or even just the tickers themselves. Then once again, you set the amount that you want to be buying for, minimum amount of token you want to snipe, that is optional, and the slippage and all this stuff. So if you know that there's a coin called Big Mommy Milker's coin, then you could probably type that in, BMM, and right as soon as that coin comes out, you instantly get that transaction going through. Now same thing with the snipe Twitter. You enter the username, the amount, stuff like this. You can see, go through all this, dex, pump, fun, pump, swap, radium, all this stuff. If we click into the advanced settings, you can set your slippage, mev protect, auto tip, all this stuff, man. Like, it's so fucking cool. Now what I think is the coolest is you can actually have this P&L tracker, right? So if you are a streamer, or if you just want to see how much money you're making or even losing throughout the day, you could have this turned on by just clicking on that. You can go into here, there's a lot more settings. You can have USD, SOL, or both displayed. You can have a few themes, or you can even upload your own profile picture, which I'll probably end up doing in the future. Now there's one more bit of customization that we can actually do here. As you can see here, we have all this stuff here, all this information that you might want for the coin. If you come over here, you can actually select or deselect whatever you want on the token. Personally, I have them all turned on right now. I mean, it doesn't hurt to see all the information, because it could make you some very good trades and very profitable if you have the proper information. There's so much customization on this website, like, it's unreal. If we come over to here and customize, you can customize the Cosmo page, this whole entire page. So as you can see, we got little circles right now. Boom, squares. We can adjust the button size, so you can see my little 21. Boom, that shit's fat. Even the name of the token, boom, fat. What about here? Font size, boom, that shit's fat. You can even change the colors. Even the picture itself, boom, that shit's fat now. Now, personally, I believe actually having this on the double extra large, like, even though this might look silly, actually having this on the double extra large for the social icons actually is pretty beneficial, because they are a lot bigger, so you don't need to be like you know, trying to get on a specific pixel to see what it is. Like, you can actually just, you know, get over to it real quick. So now if we're looking at these socials, you can see that it can take you to Pump Fund, it could take you to the website, the Telegram, and if they have this little pink thing on it, you can actually see the tweet itself on Nova. So what majority of people would have done on BullX or Axiom is they would have had to click on it, probably drag it over to the other monitor and read it and see if it was actually any useful or if it was going to be a good coin. But now with Nova, you can do all of that just from here. So there's Twitter right there, and there's an Instagram post right there. There's even a TikTok post right here. Really, really cool stuff that you won't see on BullX or Axiom. This web page is unlike anything I've ever seen. I can't believe that this is beta right now. So who knows what other cool stuff they'll be adding in the next weeks or months or even years. Now for the fun part, let's get into an actual coin here. What's this Moo Mask? In my opinion, that actually looks like a rug, so let's maybe stay away from that. Let's go to something that's actually bonded. All right, we got NASA, National Ass Sex Association. That's fire. All right, now let's go to the instant trade here. This is the best part of it all. You can customize the amount of money that you want to be spending, or the amount of Solana that you want to be spending on each of these. Also, the amount that you want to be selling, so you can customize that as well. All right, so right now we're looking at this coin called Bella Ramsey. It looks like it has something to do with Twitter posts, some sort of Twitter post. So let's see, let's just for the meme of it here, we'll just throw in a little 0.1. There we go. So our 0.1 is through. That was pretty quick, to be honest. I don't know why that notification took so long, but we're in. As you can see, we're actually down, but now we're up. You can see the P&L actively moving with the chart here. So we're up a solid 7. Holy shit. Holy fuck, boys. It's moving here. I should have went in with more. It is moving here. So just for the sake of the video, I won't sit in this trade for too long. Maybe if we get a little bit more of a green candle here. All right, we need a reversal right here. Come on. This is looking like it wants to go up right now. Oh my god, why did I say anything? It looks like it wants to go up. Like, come on, dog. There we go. There we go. So as you guys can see, we just got an absolute trick down on the screen here. So I'm just going to take the 100% right there. And I don't know what happened. Oh, there it goes. So as you guys can see, I pressed the 100% there. Holy shit. And as you can see, we made only $1. I mean, I'm going in with such small amounts that makes sense. But as you can see, I bought 15, sold 16. And we got this cool picture here if I ever wanted to tweet it, or I could even change it to Solana and download it, send it to my friends. I could probably copy the image. I can copy the image. That's kind of fire. Copy the image, send it to your friends. Show everybody how you're an amazing trader and how you make $1 consistently every single day and how you're a high value man. But that wraps it up for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and listening to me yap about this. If you can, make sure you guys leave a comment on more features that you want me to highlight with Nova, and also drop a sub, man. I'll be posting a lot more here more frequently, and I'm really excited to start off my YouTube career here. So let's get it going, boys.